Hello everyone, my name is Raquel and this is going to be my first video for my YouTube channel. I am going to be filming a get ready with me and just answering some questions. So I'm going to start off by prepping my face with this Hot Springs Hydrating Gel from Urban Decay. I'll just grab a little bit on my finger and then I'll massage it into my skin. So the first question is, what is your middle name? And I actually don't have a middle name. My parents gave my little sister a middle name, but they didn't give me one. And I'm gonna let this sit in for a little bit. The next question is, what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is lemonade or iced tea. When I was a little girl, my mom didn't really let us drink any soda, especially not dark soda, so I don't really like that. And I really like coffee. Iced coffee or hot coffee, any kind of coffee. The next thing that I'm going to be using is this B6 prepping spray, and it's from Urban Decay, and it's vitamin infused, so it helps with my oily skin. And I'll just spray it. And then I'll just let that sit in. I'm going to start filling in my brows with Precisely My Brow by Benefit, and this is in color number 4. When I fill in my brows, I start from the bottom. I make a line under, and then I'll do the top part, and then I'll just color in the middle part. And then with the other side, I'll just go in and make it look more natural. Now that I have the shape for my eyebrows, I'm going to move on to my eyes. And the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. So I'll just take a little bit of this. And then I'll put it all over my eyelids. The next question is if I like school. I do. I am in my second year of college. I am working to become an elementary educator. I'm not sure what grade I want to teach yet. I've had experience with kindergarten, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. I know I don't want to work with middle school kids and not kindergartners, although I thought I wanted to. On my first day of working with kindergartners, a kid threw a chair across the room, and I knew that it would be too much for me. But I think I like 1st graders or 4th graders. I'm going to take a Morphe brush. This is an M441. And I'm going to go into a Morphe palette. And I'm going to use these 2 colors right here and work them into my crease. What are some of my favorite TV shows? Currently, my boyfriend and I like to watch The Good Doctor. I also really like to watch Grey's Anatomy. And on Netflix, I was really into The Time in Between. It's a show from like the 1920s, I think. Or I think a little bit earlier. I'm not quite sure. But it's really good, and I also really like Cable Girls and Velvet. I think it's called Velvet Collections. Those are some three good shows from Netflix. Who do you truly love? I love my family and my boyfriend. We have been dating for almost 2 years now. And yeah. We met in high school and we have been making it work now through college, which is really cool. For videos in the future, I could do the boyfriend tag, or my boyfriend does my makeup, or any kind of challenge like that. I think that would be really cool. What sports do I play? I don't play any sports. I'm not very coordinated, so I can't play sports. How is your best friend? So my best friend's name is Jasmine. We've been friends since kindergarten, and she is amazing. She is really funny, caring, loving. She can make anyone smile. Really smart. It's a big heart. I always imagine how high school would have been without her, and I think it would have been really difficult because she helped me stay awake in class. She helped me not be sad when things got hard. Just made it fun in general. So I really love my best friend. And then the next question is, where is she? She's in San Diego, which is where I'm from. She's back there in school. I'm going to use this ip brush and just blend it to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to use the chocolate gold palette by Too Faced, and I'm going to go into the classy and sassy color, which is right here. And I'm just going to pat that into the eyelid. Next question is, what were you doing 3 hours ago? I was eating dinner. I had very yummy pasta. I was also working on this video. This is my 3rd time filming it. The first time it was really blurry, so I had to redo it. And then I was also working on homework. I feel like it's not as bright, so I'm just going to use my finger. There we go. Next question is, what are your plans for today? I'm going to go to sleep after this. It's 11:30. So I'm going to head off to bed because it is a school night and I have class tomorrow morning. But tomorrow's plans is school, then work on some homework, and then more classes, and then work. Okay. Now I'm going to use the Winky Lux palette, which is this one right here. And I'm going to use this color called Holographic, which is this one right here. It's really pretty. It's like an iridescent color. I'm going to use my finger and I'm just going to place it in the middle of my eyelid. Go back into that and just place it. And then with that flat brush I was using, I'm just going to kind of work it into each other. Now I'm going to go into this Prism palette and I'm going to use the color Lucid, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to put that in my inner corner, and I'm going to use a pencil brush for this. And just put it in the inside. Next question. When do you usually sleep? I usually don't go to sleep till like midnight. Sometimes even later. Just depends on the homework load that I have for that night. So now we're going to move on to my face. And And now we're going to use the primer. It's this one right here. It's the Optical Illusion by Urban Decay. I'm going to use about 1 pump, well, 1.5. I'm going to put it in my fingers and then work it into my face. And then put it onto my forehead. And that's got it. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and this is in the color Light Medium Sand. And what I usually do is I'll just dot it on my face. Just put random dots. Just like that. And then I'll use my Urban Decay optical blurring brush to work it into my face. And then the next question is, when was your last vacation? My last vacation was 2 years ago. I went to Mexico for my sister's wedding. But also I think that going home for the break is also considered a vacation for me, because I don't get to see my family as often. And also because just going away from here is always nice. At least if it's for a couple weeks. When did you last go shopping? Last time I went shopping was probably this weekend. I went to Ulta and I got a new foundation because it was running out, and I also got the gold and the chocolate gold palette from Too Faced. The next question is, do you cry inside movies? Yes, I do. I'm just a very emotional person, so I cry when things are sad. Oh, and for concealer, I'm using the Shape Tape, and this is in light medium, and I use it under my eyes to conceal, and then I'll also will go, I need a mirror, in the forehead, down the nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. And then I will work that in with this Urban Decay diffusing brush. Would you give all your money to a charity? I don't have all of my money, but I would definitely donate to charities, especially charities that I really stand for, or that I really believe in. So I'm going to move on to contour, and then the next question is, are you lazy? I think I am a little bit lazy. Some days more than others. Especially on the weekends, those are my lazy days. So I just do lines on my face, and then I'm going to use this brush to next question is, are you dating? Yes, I answered this one before. My boyfriend and I have been dating for 2 years. The next question is, are you named after anyone? Yes, I am named after my mom. I was the first daughter, so I think that's why they wanted to name me after my mom. I'm just gonna go back with my beauty blender and just make sure there's no creases. And then I'm gonna go into my Laura Mercier powder and then just pick under my eyes. And I'm gonna use a fluffy brush for this. and then I'll just let it sit for a little bit. And while I wait, I will go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow powder and just fill them in. So yeah, I do want to get married, but not anytime soon. I think maybe in like 4 or 5 more years. Do you have any special talents? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna go into the like lighter shade of this and just fill in the inside part, just so that it looks a little bit more natural. Okay. What did you want to do when you grew up? First I'm gonna swipe this off. I've always wanted to be a teacher, actually, ever since I was a little girl. I think I was inspired by my kindergarten teacher. I always remember making my sisters sit around the table. We had a little like play set table, and I used to make them sit there while I gave them homework. And I used to be the teacher, and they used to be my students. So yeah, I've always wanted to be a teacher. I'm gonna use whatever powder is left on my brush, and I'm just gonna tap that into my face. So now I'm gonna move on to my contour powder, which is this one from Kat Von D, Shade and Light palette. And I'm gonna be using the middle color right here. And then the next question is, what is the first thing you notice about people? And I think their nose and their eyes, but also their shoes. The next question is, what is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is people that don't use their blinkers when driving. Now that I have that part, I am going to use bronzer. And I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and with the same brush. And I don't want to go too harsh in this one, so I'm just going to lightly tap into it and dust off the rest. Just want to add a little bit of warmth into my face. And then now I'm going to move on to highlight. I'm going to be using this Becca highlight with the fan brush. And I'm just going to apply this to the highlights of my face. Down nose, Cupid's bow, highlight. So I already curled and prepped my lashes. Now I'm gonna apply mascara. My battery's about to die. And for this channel, I hope to record a lot of makeup videos on other people and on myself. I really want to work on challenging myself to use more colors. And I also want to do makeup challenges, or just challenges in general, so whatever you guys want to see. Now that mascara is done, I'm going to apply lipstick, and I'm going to be using this Smashbox lipstick. I'm going to be using this Cover Fix setting spray. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. You can leave any comments with any requests. See you guys in the next video. Bye.